listeners to the Gamer Headlines Show, Gamer Headlines' weekly entertainment podcast. This is episode 36, and I am one of your co-hosts, Chris Cortez, and as always, I'm joined by my other co-host, Adnan Riaz.
The fire rises.
You Briash man. We were just talking
a
about
man's
that.
wife is his life, Mr. UPS, man.
It's such a fun voice to do. Dude, I'm so parched today.
So, it's horrible. And it's been raining as well.
Yeah, I think
it's...
I think it's for me the fucking 6 tacos I just ate. I just ate 6 tacos.
It's like eating sandpaper.
I mean, man,
it's nice.
Quite a battle.
Nice. Yeah, tacos are nice, but I mean, like, it is like chewing on sandpaper. And,
you need like a tall glass of water afterwards. Yeah, it's one of those weird things. But oh man, I'm kind of glad we're back to the usual format. I kind of missed that last week with our massive E3 episode. Which, if you guys have not heard that, by the way, please go and pause this, go listen to that, and then come back and listen to us, because it was a big episode. It was our longest episode to date.
Yeah, do you know what the best part is? Listen to it and look at the fatigue hit from like the first minute we're all pepped up like yes, let's go. The last few minutes are like agonizing. They're the most agonizing moments of my life. So I'm like, oh my god.
We're like,
I think the best part is when you're like slightly like just like hurry up.
Dude, Bethesda was just like, oh man, Bethesda, wasn't it great, admin Bethesda? And then by the time we get to PC Gaming Show, we're like, look, I just want to say it fucking sucked, okay?
Yeah.
And then like we just keep going. So yeah, we're back to our old format, our classic format. So Adnan, dude, it's been quite a while. Talk nerdy to me, my friend. What have you been up to since our last episode?
Been watching MasterChef, son.
MasterChef. No, not Master Chief, for everyone to know, because autocorrect made it that.
Yeah, Master Chief. Okay, autocorrected to Master Chief. No, I've been doing a lot more, but I haven't actually been able to talk about it because it's future projects encompassing this show.
Yes.
I also don't want to talk about Hannibal being cancelled because my heart almost collapsed when I heard that news. So I'm going to talk about it more vibrantly. Yeah, I watched MasterChef. Gordon Ramsay is my spirit animal.
I love how you were like, the 3 topics are like, okay, I can either talk about MasterChef, I could talk about things that I can't talk about because of future projects we're doing, or I could talk about the most saddest thing ever. I'll go with MasterChef. Like,
exactly.
The options were limited.
Exactly. Yeah, so I've been actually going into like the new season of MasterChef, the US one, and I've watched the previous ones. It's really weird. Like, do you want have you watched Hell's Kitchen, Gordon Ramsay's?
I've heard that they make him an asshole in Hell's Kitchen, and then on MasterChef, he's actually a lot nicer.
Yeah, he's the kind of like the good Samaritan in MasterChef. But I mean, like in Hell's Kitchen, like you can kind of see after 4 seasons, the novelty wears off, and they kind of like tone down that really brash sense of humor he has, and like his fantastic one-liners. MasterChef's done that as well now because it's following like it's kind of having a syndrome attack because they've lost one of the judges from the earlier seasons.
Right.
Joe Bastianich left MasterChef last season. So he did last season. He's not back from this one, which is kind of like a big disappointment. What's the chef now? She called Christina Tosi. They've brought in, which is kind of nice that they have a woman on the panel as well because it's just 3 dudes at first.
Right.
But it's kind of like also it's really like lost its finesse of like how great the personalities clashed with Gordon Ramsay, Graham Elliott, and Joe Bastianich. I can't believe I'm actually talking about this. But yeah, like I've been watching it, the personalities die down now. Like they're not really cool. There's no kind of like standout faces or interesting people. I'm just there like fuck it. I only watch it because I'm like I need something to put me to sleep, or I just need something to like kind of like kill a few hours, and I just like put it on.
The lamb sauce, you asshole.
There's no fucking lamb sauce in MasterChef. Only in
Oh, that's Hell's Kitchen?
Hell's Kitchen.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. That makes more sense because he's like super pissed on Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's pretty funny. I have to say that they how they can get this guy and make him out to be like the biggest dickhead in the world, and then make him out to be like the nicest guy ever on like two separate shows. And so like you could just see that reality shows, you really have to read between the lines because they really like the way they're filmed and the way they're conducted totally is used for like later on the editing to make certain things seem more highlighted than what they were. And like
Yeah.
what dude, like at the end of the day, I think there's like a formula that you're just drawn in to reality shows in general. Like human beings just want to watch them because there's something about them that's like in a way you're like it's fictitious but it's real also. So you keep watching and there's like a formula to it that just works. My wife actually, Rebecca, she loves reality shows. She's watching oh god, what is she watching now? The Bachelorette or something, or The Bachelor? I don't know what the hell.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, she's I can't get into the. I think the last reality show I saw was the PlayStation one. Which one is that one where they get people to become developers? I don't even remember what it's called. And I only watched it because what's it called? Ego Raptor from YouTube was on there. But that was. I mean, later on kind of like looked at it afterwards, and I'm like, why did I watch that? But at the same time, you just want to watch it. But Gordon Ramsay, let me tell you, man, that guy is a badass. He's, I think, one of the things that makes MasterChef work. Because I've seen MasterChef before. Because my dad has watched it. He's a big, he likes cooking and shit like that. And he definitely makes that show work.
Yeah, I mean, he's very interesting. I've seen him like fillet a fish once. I was like, oh my god, that's fucking unbelievable. He is like unbelievably like amazing as a chef. But it's great how well he is versatile as a TV personality.
Yeah.
And how well it's sold. Like he isn't like an arsehole. If you watch the UK version of TV shows, he's not really an arsehole.
Yeah, it's just the fucking in America. They're like, hate that British man, and I'm like, I don't want to, but you gotta. It's like I don't think all British people are mean. Like Adnan's very nice. Like, and I've seen Gordon Ramsay in England. He's nice. But
I love when the Americans call him English. He's like, I'm fucking Scottish. It's just like
I just did it right now. Like fuck.
Yeah. Well, no, but British, he would be British.
Dude, actually, my God, I remember. I did hear that joke once of Gordon Ramsay being Scottish. You say, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because someone made haggis once, and he fucking loved
it.
Do you remember that?
That's a MasterChef where he makes the woman makes haggis and she's from Scotland, and then like John Bostian's like, you two are these two people speaking English?
He was so happy. He's like, "This is delicious." Like you just brought me back to my childhood. So yeah, I do remember that.
Scottish people meeting Scottish people is like the greatest connection on the planet. They're just like they understand each other. They literally are their own kind of like they're in their own world. It's so fantastic to meet each other.
Dude, I'm happy now that I've seen both sides of the thing. Because if I was one of those people that just saw the Hell's Kitchen, I probably wouldn't see the whole 360 that is Gordon Ramsay. Because he's cool, man. He's a cool guy. I would honestly, if he were to leave MasterChef, I don't think I could ever actually watch an episode. Like I don't know, it's not really my thing, But he's the dude that kind of fuck it, I'll watch it for the Ramsay dude.
Oh yeah.
Don't rattle the Scotsman.
Don't rattle the Scotsman.
What is it? Don't burn the haggis. That's what we call it.
Don't
rattle the cage. His is don't burn the haggis.
Oh, the cage has been rattled. Don't worry about that. We know the cage is rattled.
Paris Games Week. We all know.
Oh yes, he will awaken. I hope they do like a promo for that leading up to it.
It's like a cage in the dark in the basement, and they're like, "Wake up, cage," and they rattle it, and he's like,
"Yeah."
Ellen Page.
You just see his eyes just go red, like amazing. And you just see the promo letters come at the bottom,
and then they just go into the show, and you're like,
hashtag rattle the cage. But yeah, I'm done with MasterChef. I only did that because I have nothing else to talk about. I can't talk about anything else I've done this week.
That's cool, man. It's cool. We've all been there. But yeah, dude, I saw what's it called? I just like you, I have things that I can't really talk about that I really want to talk about because it's for future projects. But I did last weekend get to go see Inside Out, and dude, it was really good, man. It was really good. It's basically it's whenever a new Pixar movie comes out and it's a new property, so it's not like a prequel or a sequel to something I might not have liked. Like for example, Cars 2, did not see it. I fucking hated Cars 1. but this is like a brand new property. I think this is the first new property since Brave that came out in like 2012 or something like that. So I'm really excited about. I was really excited about it, but at the same time, like you didn't know what you're gonna walk into. Dude, I really liked it, man. I left the theater and I thought it was a really great, movie. I really dug it. I thought it was, really just. I mean, what is it that gave emotions to emotions? It was really interesting how they projected this, I can easily say it's probably, and this is not a pun, the most emotional Pixar movie to date. I feel there's just things that the film covers that I think are things that we take for granted. I don't know how else to say it. I mean, it was really good, man. I mean, when the dust settled, I told Rebecca, my wife, who I saw it with, that was another thing. Me and her, throughout the entire movie, I kept thinking, man, this is, I think, more like it's totally intended for kids. Kids can see it. There's nothing inappropriate in it. I mean, I think it's like rated PG, but the whole time I kept thinking, this I feel is more for adults. Like, there are things that I'm grasping that are really intended for adults than I think kids will ever grasp, because there's things that like this character goes through, I think we've all went through, that's personified so uniquely with like the emotion characters and stuff like that. And Rebecca, my wife, felt the same way when she left the theater. She's like, man, like I really think that was more for kids. I mean, for adults than kids. I'm like, I feel the same way. Yeah, it was really great. It's unfortunately getting owned by Jurassic World in terms of box office take-ins. Like, I mean, we'll get to that later, but what's it called? But yeah, dude, it's getting like annihilated right now by Jurassic World. I think the movie itself hasn't even broken even yet, and it's been around for like more than a weekend, which is not good. That's never a good thing. But yeah, it was. I mean, the rating wise, it's a shame that people I hope people go out and see this more, because it's really good, man. I mean, I actually enjoyed it better than Jurassic World, and I saw that a couple of weeks before. It's probably easily the best movie I've seen this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Bloody
definitely.
hell.
I mean, I haven't seen a whole lot. I've only
Saying
seen...
that, there's not much
yeah.
great movies for that anyway. I mean, we got that Genesis coming. That Genesis.
Oh, dude, that's gonna be alright. I'm totally seeing it next weekend. I'm going,
Yeah.
Dude. I don't know what I'm gonna
so
see.
bad.
Yeah, I have no idea what I'm gonna actually see in the theaters, but fuck it, man. If I could see Arnold say I'll be back again, I'll pay admission for that.
I don't fucking want to pay for admission for that. It's gonna bomb so badly.
Dude, you know what, man? It could go either way. I mean, we've talked about this on the show before. I hope for the best, but I will say that last trailer, I had no fucking clue. And by the way, they showed the trailer. No, not during Inside Out. When I saw Jurassic World, they showed the trailer, and again, I was so confused. Like, seeing it again, I'm like, what? What is John Connor doing? What's going on, Terminator franchise? Oh, it was so weird. But I'd be very curious to talk about that in the future. Maybe after I go see it, I'll make that my talk nerdy to me, and we could talk about it.